My name is Vince LoRusso. I'm the president and CEO of Clough Capital, in addition to the portfolio manager of two actively managed ETFs, CBLS and CBSE. Clough Capital is unique from its peers in that we integrate a perspective on the capital markets. We really spend a lot of time thinking about where we are in the economic cycle, the market cycle, and then we juxtapose that with the bottom-up research. So our fundamental security analysis is probably similar to a lot of firms, right? Bottom-up research, doing valuation work, identifying catalysts to own a stock. But when you put that in the context of our market awareness and our perspectives on the capital markets, I think we land on a portfolio that's fairly unique. Financial advisors have always been an important part of Clough Capital. In fact, prior to the founding of Clough Capital Partners, Chuck Clough had been the chief global investment strategist at Merrill Lynch, where he dedicated a significant amount of his time interacting with financial advisors, meeting with their clients, thinking about their goals and objectives, and that's just been core to the way we manage money for our clients. We think of that as a fiduciary responsibility, and we really enjoy the partnership we have with financial advisors to navigate these capital markets, to provide insights and perspective and access to our views, and that will always be core to Clough Capital Partners. Clough Capital is proud to support financial advisors in their pursuit of alternative investments. We recognize that alternative investments can be a complicated landscape for advisors to navigate. There's such a wide range of strategies and approaches that investors take when they build alternative portfolios. It's quite a broad umbrella. Within our specific area of expertise, hedged equity and long-short equity investing, a discipline that we've been practicing now for more than 25 years, we realize that advisors need to learn the portfolio. They need to understand some of the rationale behind the holdings. They want to understand the various net exposures they might encounter, why we have a thesis on a long or short position. And the way that we partner with financial advisors in that journey is to, first of all, provide access. We want to be transparent, we want to be accessible, we want to be insightful about what we own in the portfolio. We enjoy conversations about what worked and what didn't work. And we think when advisors move into that area of alternative investments, they're looking for a partnership. They're not looking for a product. And if we can provide them that access and insights and perspective, and we can talk about the portfolio and our active ETF, CBLS, we post our holdings on a daily basis. So we think about that partnership as being not just the insights and perspective on the capital markets, but we can get very granular about why we own certain securities and how we can help their clients achieve their objectives in that alternative landscape, which it can be quite intimidating. But if you have access to the manager and they're able to provide insights, we think that goes a long way to establishing and building that partnership. Clough Capital is really pleased to be partnering with Shana and her team at Banrion as we hope to educate financial advisors and make the area of alternative investing more approachable. The recognition that we have as an alternative manager for more than 25 years is that the landscape can be quite differentiated in terms of the approaches that investment managers take to accomplish their goals. And we think for advisors moving into that arena, they do need somebody who has the expertise, the experience, the diligence, the understanding of alternative strategies and the nuances between them. So our partnership with Banrion really makes our approach to investing accessible to advisors through somebody who's able to understand the landscape, who's able to dig into the portfolios, to think about objectives, to understand our investment process. Communicating that to financial advisors is a really valuable tool, especially in the area of alternative investing, and we're thrilled to have that partnership.